I'd like to welcome you back to the channel Just Gone Viral. I hope you're all doing well. I bring you a story and a report that involves quite graphic details with regards to assault, abuse, and I therefore put a trigger warning in beforehand. A 15-year-old girl who has been labelled a gold digger who formed a fake relationship with a man who then went on to assault him with a knife in the head after he failed to buy her the expensive gifts she demanded. Chloe Costa posed as a 19-year-old online before forming a relationship with 35-year-old Soufiane Absoufiane in 2020, telling him that she would like to marry him. Swindon Crown Court heard that the now 18-year-old defendant used the alias Hope Morgan and then met the victim in person on a number of occasions. Alex Small, who was prosecuting, said that Costa tricked the man into thinking she was in love with him but continually belittled him in messages and demanded expensive gifts. On one such occasion, Costa attended a travel lodge where Mr. Absoufiane was staying and asked for £200 before running out of the hotel. On realising she'd left without her gifts, she returned and collected a bracelet before running off again. Mr. Small said that Costa had saved the man in her phone under the name Annoying, whilst he had saved her number as My Hope, showing disparity in the relationship. He said the relationship started amicably, but went on to be cognate on expensive gifts, items and clothing, and Mr. Absoufiane promised to bring her some gifts of what she wanted. On January the 20th, 2021, Costa met her victim at the Holiday Inn in Marlborough Road after she had demanded jewellery, alcohol and sweets. He had paid for her taxi fare and took her to his room, where she grabbed a packet of Malm sweets and put them in her pocket. Costa then started searching the room for other gifts. It was only when she was unable to find any, she became angry and there was a struggle. She went on to repeatedly stab Mr. Absoufiane, who sustained knife wounds to his ear, arm and top of his head. Chloe Costa then told the victim that if he reported it to the police, he would get into trouble as she was actually only 15 years of age. In messages following the attack she wrote, "You know I'm young, you know you're an old man who's tried to kidnap me." She added, "I'm young, you will get into trouble." Mr. Absoufiane went to hospital for treatment, but doctors informed the police. Costa was subsequently arrested and questioned, where she further went on to a lie about her involvement and claimed the victim was a stalker. In a pre-sentence report, she told the probation officer, "If he wants to be weird to me, I will get out of it what I want." The pizza delivery driver of Clary Road, Swindon, pleaded guilty to inflicting grievous bodily harm without intent at a previous hearing. Labelling the teen calculated and conniving, Jason Judge KC sentenced her to a 2-year community service order with the requirements to complete 150 hours of unpaid work. She must also attend 25 rehabilitation activity days and pay a fine of £1,000. Wow. This leaves to be beggar's belief and leaves me absolutely stunned. I can see why a lot of guys now in the new generation decide to be single and stay on their own when you have fantasists and complete nutters like this about, who don't even go to prison for Section 18 of wounding with intent. Although Chloe Costa stated that she didn't mean to and there was no intent to cause the infliction and the wounds, she had caused several inflictions to his arm, upper body, his head, and also his arm. Therefore, there was an intention to cause wounding and inflicting, bearing in mind she was bearing an article of a bladed article, which is also a knife, which carries a sentence of 5 years in prison. The offence Chloe Costa caused is an indictable offence, which means prison is inevitable, but for some reason or other, she was allowed off with just a 2-year community order, 150 hours of unpaid work, and £1,000 fine. This doesn't serve as any sort of punishment, message, or deterrent to other would-be youngsters who would like to carry knives and cause assault. And I'm sure if it had been a male, then they would have definitely served a custodial sentence. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think it's justified, the punishment that the young girl Chloe Costa was given, or do you think she should have gone to prison? I hope you enjoyed the content. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe and hit that button underneath if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.